Hello there, we're about to get started. Let's see. And I'm gonna do Facebook Live. I'm just gonna put it on Facebook Live right now. And 1 second here. Title on Facebook, I'm gonna put how to tell my life. On us, post. 1 second, I'm just turn it on Facebook Live right now. And copy and bear with me a moment, I'll be with you. Will be with you shortly. Alright. Be with you shortly. So today we're gonna talk about how to tell your brand story. And let me just put it on Facebook now so that we all got started. Alright. Are we live on Facebook yet? I'm trying to double check if we are on Facebook Live right now. Yes, we are. Okay, good. So are we live on Facebook yet? Okay, so let's get this ball rolling. So the reason I start this Facebook Live is that I want to talk about why telling story is important. I heard before from Guru saying that story does not matter. Nobody care about your story. But it's such an ironic statement because throughout the history, our ancestors have been trying to pass the story down to us, and that was how the letter word become come to place from Pictionary. Our ancestors try to remember those story because those stories matter to the culture. Those stories matter to the survival. Those stories matter to the family. And to say that story does not matter, I think you're really missing out. There's a way to tell your story so that you can resonate with your audience. So your audience feel understood by you and you feel understood by them. It's a way to create bond and trust, a way to create a brand that is authentic, that is true to your core value, and how your story is going to inspire them to use your product and service. And so I'm gonna like ding, like anybody who say story does not matter, you know, I'm sorry, I have to ding that button because story is way too important. We hear story from parents, from school, from teacher, from church, from family and friends, and in social gathering. And not that when we tell our story, we just want our story to be heard. We want to build that bond and trust. We want to share something, a piece of us with another person. And if story doesn't matter, I just don't know why there's so many storybooks. that actually resonate with so many audience. Be it the story is autobiography or biography, or is it a novel, story inspire people, create imagination, build connection. So you're wondering, how do you tell the story, right? So I learned from people like Annick Go and Russell Brunson and Deacon Ziosi. So basically, the first step is to, what is it for them? Like you have to highlight a pain point, but you want to reframe it in a positive way, an improvement that they desire, and also at the same time talk about the lack of that improvement in their life. And then you want to then start with the story, which is not about credibility. Don't throw your resume there. You have to relate to them with your story. And by the way, if story does not matter, why are we reading people testimony, project testimony story, transformation life story that inspire us in some way? Why do we study, you know, biography, autobiography? Why do we do that? Why would you choice about that? And when you go to sales letter like VSL written letter, often the time they tell the story, and it was the story that made you believe is workable for you to achieve the same result. Before your customer or prospect can conceptualize, they can do what you tell them your transformation will be, they're not buying it. That's like, that's not me. I won't be ever like this. But if you have some way to resonate with them, if you have some way to resonate with them, then they believe in themselves. They believe in the dream that uh, you know, kind of persuading them to take on the journey with you. Then get to read on about your story and how you help them. Like, you're the hero in the story, kind of. Well, not really a hero. Your story is the hero. Where how you or what a better way to say, the vehicle of how you transform this life is the hero, I should say. So kind of like they tell you you're just a normal person, there's nothing special, but in the way you see, that you find out a way to resolve the problem even despite the ordinariness of the story, that you able to find a solution, and you're about to help them to discover the same solution. You're about to teach them your solution, the solution that you find out for your problem. See, if you feel like your story is about credibility, people don't relate to you. It's like, oh, you can achieve so and so because you have a degree. Oh, you have social because you're smart. But if you appeal to them, you're just like any other people in their life, just like them. You have your fears, you have your concern, you have your doubt, you have your weakness. It's just so much humanable. And if you show them that you failed before, but you didn't give up, and at the end you triumph over the problem that you're gonna solve it for them for now, and you show them without actually telling them the detail of how, just impress upon them there's a system that they can rely on. And then you invite them to join you together in a journey where you'll be hands holding them to achieve what they want to achieve in their life. Invite them for a free consultation to learn more about you, or direct offer, get this for now, and then give some kind of how to say, give some kind of sense of urgency that if you don't do this now, you're gonna missing out, and kind of paint the picture, the fear of loss, or what's the consequence if you don't change your life right now. What happened if they don't allow you to have them right now? What would happen 10 years from now? Will they still stuck in the same situation? Will they be better off with your service and product? And then of course, in between, you always throw in some facts, some statistic, some testimony throughout your presentation, and then have a strong call to action. Tell them that this is the time to make a decision for themselves. That if you want to make changes, it's now. The best time to make a decision to do something is today. And then just close it off like that. And just like lots of people, salespeople say, once you did that, just shut up and let them respond. And so this is just a little um, sharing about why telling your story matter and why you should invest on discovering that story within you. And if you come on to Clubhouse with me on a Saturday, like a weekly Saturday at my Clubhouse, I'm able to help you to tell your story. I know lots of people don't think they have a story to tell, but that's for me and you to discover what kind of story you already have, and that is worth to tell. And if you have amazing story that you can't wait to let people know, but you somewhat need a safe place to fully distill your story so that you won't re-traumatize yourself when you tell your story. Or when you tell your story, you will create a safe place for your audience. Or you wonder how you can use your story and link it to your product and business. You will find the right person. I'm here to help you. So just get on my get on my LinkedIn, get on my Instagram, and connect with me. Or just connect with me on Facebook, send me a message, and glad to be able to help you. And with that said, that's the conclusion of today's Facebook Live. Thank you and have a good day.